tough. He's sweating. He's sweating. Why you sweating, bro? He's sweating a lot, nigga. Why you sweating, bro? What's good with you? Why you sweating, bro? God damn. Yes, ski. We back with another weird announcement. I gotta get checked, bro. What the fuck is going on with me? Alright, so we start off with a good old-fashioned kidnapping. Some black guy is walking down the street in the suburbs trying to locate a different street with a similar name.
What kind of sick individual names the street Edgewood Way and he put it half a mile away from Edgewood Lane?
When he gets silently approached by a white car. At first, he tries to ignore it, go about his business, do his thing, but then he remembers he's not that guy, turns around, says my favorite line in the movie.
Not today, not me.
Tries to cross the street, then out of nowhere, some guy in a mask, presumably the driver of the ominously approaching white car, comes up from behind him, completely cuts off blood flow to his brain with a tight-ass chokehold, as evident by the utter stiffness of his legs and upper extremities, and he gets put in the trunk of the car. End scene. Very good cold open. Really sets the tone for how the rest of the movie is gonna feel. Very casual, very funny, very creepy, and subversively horrific. The opening credits roll and we're getting introduced to our two main characters, Chris and Rosie. They are an interracial couple, which at this juncture I'm sure you've been able to adequately ascertain, unless you're like fucking legally colorblind or some shit. They're going away for the weekend so Chris can meet her very, very white family for the first time. An expedition his best friend Rod is very, very much against him embarking on.
You never take my advice.
Like what?
Like don't go to a white girl parent's house.
She doing licking your balls or something? Yeah, bye.
You know what I'm saying?
Chris is your standard run-of-the-mill black guy that has an absentee father and a single mom that literally walked herself to death when he was 11, so now he's got mommy issues.
She lay there bleeding by the side of the road, cold and alone. That's how she died in the early morning, cold and alone. And I was watching TV.
Issues he indulges in by falling deeply in love with Rosie, which is strange because she jokingly keeps trying to fuck every black guy she sees.
Hi, Rod.
You know you picked the wrong guy, right?
Oh, yeah, of course I know that. This is all just a ploy to get to you. It's not too late for us.
Okay, get your own girl.
Rose? Here she is. One of a kind. Top of the line. A real doggone keeper.
Maybe he likes you. Maybe he's jealous or something. I don't.
So you think I've got a chance?
Right, you got
Put in a
jealous,
good
okay.
word.
They get to our parents' house by the countryside and things just immediately start getting weird. First of all, they have two black servants, which is not the best PR move in this day and age, but alright. Her dad is a PR... what? Her dad is a neurosurgeon who says shit like,
By the way, I would have voted for Obama for a third term if I could. Best president in my lifetime, hands down.
her brother's an alcoholic douchebag that tried to put him in a headlock and also says shit like,
With your frame and your genetic makeup, if you really pushed your body, no pussyfooting around, you'd be a fucking beast.
her mom's a clinical psychologist that fucking hypnotizes people and says shit like,
Now, sink into the floor.
Wait.
Sink.
the black servants all look fucking AI generated. They sound like this.
I wasn't trying to snitch.
Snitch.
Rat you out.
Tattletale.
Sorry about last night. What? My exercise. I didn't mean to scare you.
And say shit like,
If there's too many white people, I get nervous,
No. The Armitages are so good to us. They treat us like family.
What's up, man? Looking you good out here, huh? Nothing I don't want to be doing.
so that's fucking weird. They can't seem to get the white man's dick out the mouth for some fucking reason.
I can assure you, I don't answer to anyone.
Bitch! Yes you fucking do! Last I checked, that's the literal definition of being a servant! So what the fuck are you talking about right now? Meanwhile, Mr. Advotes for Obama for a third term's excuse for having black servants is that he hired them to take care of his parents but couldn't seem to let them go when they died, so he reassigned them to other duties, which is a subtle double entendre, but we'll save that for later. There's also this really weird scene after Chris almost gets run over by the male servant where Rodney's mom, Rosie's mom, There's also this really weird scene after Chris almost gets run over by the male servant where Rosie's mom tricks and mysteriously guides him into a hypnotic state in the middle of the night with nothing but her words and a cup of tea. She uses his traumatic memories from the day his mom died as a back door into his psyche.
Where were you when she died?
So he starts crying and scratching up the chair because those were the same things he did the night his mom died. Then, amongst other things, she makes him feel disgusted at the sight of a cigarette.
I think your mom hypnotized me last night. And I can barely remember anything, but now the thought of a cigarette makes me want to throw up.
Oh yeah, he's addicted to smoking cigarettes, by the way.
You smoke, Chris? You jonesing a little bit over there? Huh?
I'm quitting.
Do you smoke in front of my daughter?
I'm gonna quit, I promise.
My kid.
You should have Missy take care of that for you.
How?
Hypnosis. She developed a method, and I'm telling you, it works like a charm.
Or at least he was.
Now you're in the sunken place.
Things get even weirder as this family get together where all these really old white people simply refuse to stop commenting on Chris's physique. They keep touching him, asking him which sport he plays, trying to see his form, all the while overtly admiring his strong, black, ebony body. Pause. Then on top of all that, we see the tall black guy from the cold open, and he's acting just like the fucking servants. Won't stop smiling, talks like a white person, dresses like a white person, fist bumps the black guy like a white person. It's never not painful to watch and hear. And apparently he's got some geriatric white bitch on his meat. Only God knows what that's about. Later on, amongst a smaller gathering of white people, someone asks if it really is that difficult to be a black man in America. Logan, that's his name by the way, starts saying some apparently ignorant white shit, so Chris pulls out his phone because he's about to go fucking dummy viral on Twitter. His flash goes off in Logan's eyes and he starts losing it.
Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out! What? He said it! He said it! Yo! Yo! Chill, man! Get out! Chill! Chill, man! Chill! Get the fuck out of here!
Almost as if the real him got released for a second and was trying to warn his fellow black man.
Yo, and it's the black people out here too. It's like all of them missed the movement.
Because they probably hypnotized.
Hold on. That nigga might be onto something.
Look, bruh, all I'm doing is connecting the dots. I'm taking what you presented to me, okay? I'm gonna tell you this. I think that mom is putting everybody in a trance and she fucking the shit out of them. I don't know if you know this. White people love making people sex slaves and shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're not a kinky sex family, dog.
Look, Jeffrey Dahmer was eating the shit out of niggas' heads.
Thanks, Rod. Bye.
Chris. This motherfucker hung up on me.
He goes in for a quick hypnotic cocktail and they play it off as an epileptic seizure. But come on, we all know.
My cousin's epileptic. That wasn't a seizure.
He sends Rod the picture and apparently they both knew Logan. But he went missing recently and his real name is Andre. They both start freaking out and then Chris decides to leave immediately. While he's packing, he finds a box filled with pictures of Rosie and other black men, including the two servants that work for her parents. Well, I guess that explains why she keeps trying to fuck every black person she meets. He tries to leave but he gets cornered by the family and before he can even attempt to fight his way through. And just like that, he drops right back into the sunken place. Rod tries to explain his sex slave theory to the police but he obviously gets laughed out of the station. So he calls Rosie in an attempt to get her to incriminate herself but she makes him feel so uncomfortable that he hangs up the phone.
I know you think about fucking me, Rod.
Fuck you! Bye! Shit!
We cut to Chris and he's tied up to a chair with a TV in front of him. Then the white man that won him in the silent auction starts explaining. What? Why are you looking so confused? Oh yeah! After he got attacked, they held a silent auction and sold him for $1 million. Did I not mention that? Huh, silly me. Must have slipped my mind. Anyway, Mr. Big Box over here explains that he's essentially going to be taking over his superior ebony body via brain transplants, but his central nervous system will remain intact so that he can still have all his, proper motor functions and shit. So, he'll become a passenger in his own body, seeing and hearing everything Mr. Big Box does with his body, all from the comfort of the sunken place. Yeah, that definitely sounds scary as fuck, but the funny thing is... After all this, I'm still gonna try to fuck me a white girl. I mean, I was gonna fuck him regardless, but now I feel like I have to, just off the strength, you know? Gotta do it for my man Chris, like on some solidarity type shit, you know what I'm saying? He looks down and notices this cotton-like material spilling out of the chair as a result of his subconscious crying and scratching. But don't worry about that, I'm sure it's not important. After the pre-operation presentation, they put him back to sleep. They start prepping for the surgery. Rosie's brother goes to acquire the big black specimen, then he knocks him out with some balls. Psych, bitch! Fuck you thought, nigga! He put cotton in his ears to nullify the effects of the fucking teacup on some fucking big brain nigga IQ Sigma male type shit, nigga! Fuck you thought, bitch! I'm sure there's a metaphor for slavery somewhere in there. He impales her dad with one of those deer antler things that white people like to hang on walls. He stabs her mom in the eye and grabs his phone. Her brother comes back just as he's about to leave and puts him in a foreshadowed headlock. So, he stabs him in the knee and stomps his fucking brains out. He drives off in the same ominous white car they used to do my man Andre in the cold open. So I guess that was Rosie's brother coming in clutch with another headlock. Jeez bro, what's your obsession with choking out niggas? He starts calling 911, then runs over the female servant. He's supposed to leave her and get the fuck out of there, but his dead mommy issues compels him to go save her. She then turns out to really just be Rosie's white grandma in a black woman's body. I told you he fucking reassigned them to other duties. So she crashes the car, he starts limping away, Rosie starts shooting at him, then her granddad just fucking bolts at him and starts choking him out. Pause. He gets out his phone, flashes that light in his eyes, the real nigga comes out, takes the gun from Rosie, fucking shoots that bitch, unalives himself, then Rosie comes back to life because I guess it's just really fucking hard to kill white people for some reason, but that'll give my man Chris the satisfying pleasure of choking her out himself. On pause. This scene right here, this fucking scene, so fucking satisfying in so many ways. In the middle of his kinky choke session, a cop car pulls up and just based off the optics, bro knows he's cooked. So he raises his hands in the air in preparation to get shot in the head for strangling an innocent white girl. But it's cool, it turns out to be his best friend Rod who just found him and decided to show up out of nowhere with a fucking cop car. No big deal. So Chris gets in the car, Rod sees his friend looking tired as fuck, covered in blood, in severe need of food, electrolytes, a good night's rest, maybe even some therapy if you'll ever fucking trust another therapist again. And like a true best friend, the first words out of his mouth are,
I mean, I told you not to go in that house.
alright niggas, that's it, that's the end of the video. You want more? Yo, you know what you gotta do, bro. You gotta go subscribe to that fucking Patreon. You gotta go subscribe to the Patreon, bro. I'm telling you, there's a lot of good shit on there. But let me tell you about it. It's my podcast. It's called Wecko's Echo. We do a bunch of fun shit on there, like we review movies. You know, you like movies, right? You fucking watch the fucking 10-minute plus video about a movie, so I know you like fucking movies. I answer your questions because you pay me money, you know what I'm saying? You pay me that good za, you pay me that money. Za is weed, why did I say za? Whatever, you pay me money, you get asked questions. What else? Oh yeah, there's Reddit, you know, stories, messages on there that I'm gonna fucking react to on top of the other good shit you're getting. So that's like triple the content all in one fucking delicious ass podcast. So what are you waiting for, nigga? Go subscribe to the Patreon. You know, I got you. Give me that money, nigga. Okay, that's whoo. I gotta get checked for real. Yeah, I think that's it. Whoo. Anyway, this was fun. No, that's the wrong thing. Well, this was fun. Subscribe to the Patreon, link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next analysis. Makes my fucking neck itch.